Hello, beloved community. As we join together in meditation today, knowing that each of us are of the divine, and breathe into that divinity of each one of you. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in one more time, breathing in the love and the light of this magical time of the year as we give thanks for all that we have and all that we are. Exhaling, breathing in one more time. And exhaling. Know that each one of you, whoever is hearing my voice today, knows that we are divine. We are love. We are light. Breathing in that love and that light. Showing our love to our immediate family, to our spiritual family, knowing that we are here by divine appointment. Feel the energy and the vibration of love coursing through your body, through your heart. Emanating through and from each of you. I honor each of you. Just sitting in the stillness, feeling that stillness. Feel the energy. Each of you are glorious. Each of you are magnificent. You are love in bloom. And please join me in saying Namaste. Namaste.
Isn't she adorable? Sweet Ardelia. Thank you, Ardelia. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, fam. My sweet friend, Dr. Reverend Morton Stevens is here today. So happy to see your face. I mean, if you feel like stepping up here at any time. She's so good. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I surrender to my greatest, highest good. Let me hear you. I release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. Oh yeah, you sound good. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. Last time, I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am kinder every moment, every day. I'm more loving every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day. We're gonna jazz it up. It's a jazzy church. And that's what I saw when you walked in, more than that, I swear. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
If it's comfortable for you, please close your eyes
and allow me to do the invocation this morning. There's just one life, one mind, one source, one heart. This is God. And God is all there is. And I recognize God as joy, harmony, and unconditional love. I'm one with the Creator, and I can never be separated from it. This is my truth, and this is true for each and every person in our world. Life supports me and sustains me as it flows through me and everyone around me. I've already been given everything that I've been seeking. So no matter what happens in my life, I can expect my greatest good to unfold. In any given moment, I can choose love. And love, it chooses me. Therefore, I'm never lonely, and I'm never separated from my source. On this Sunday, the first Sunday of December, we come together in love and spiritual community. I know the message that Reverend Cheryl and Reverend Stacy delivers this morning, it speaks to and it moves everyone that hears it. There is no feeling of longing to belong, because I can feel the Christmas spirit moving through our sanctuary, surrounding us with love, touching our hearts, and reminding us that we're all here together and we're all one. And for that, I simply say thank you, God. I'm so grateful for our ministers. They are our way showers. For our beloved ministry of prayer, that team that continues to pray without ceasing. For our volunteers, for our spiritual community that continue to support us. For our beloved Patty and Dave, they bring us music each and every week. For Caden, our sound guy, and Julius and Yvonne, they bring us and make us alive on Facebook. So let's move into service. I'm excited this morning, and I ask you to say with me, and so it is. Amen.
Juanita, I'm excited because you're excited.
And with that,
Oh.
well, just getting ready to do a little singing and dancing.
Juanita, that was so beautiful.
We can do this, right? If it feels good.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. Yeah, see the light in everybody
Sister Stacy, Reverend Stacy, excuse me. Irreverent that I am.
You could just be Stacy.
You could just be Stacy. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone? Woo. Who's here for the first time?
All family.
Hi. How did you hear about us? Online. What's your name? Amanda. Welcome, Amanda. Anyone else? Huh? I know. You know, they're going to point you out.
That's right.
But it's okay. It's okay. You know, first Sunday in December, Patty's favorite thing.
It is.
Who has a birthday this month?
Oh yeah, we're gonna celebrate you. Oh yes, we are.
Lottie. Yes.
Oh yes, we are. Please help me sing to
Hi.
them. You guys are so special. I'm so happy you were born. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, our dear loved ones. And Reverend Cheryl. I mean, you're special. You're special because it's your birthday. You're still our loved one. Happy birthday to you.
I'm happy everybody who was born in December was born. All right. Any anniversaries in December? No? She's going to sing anyway.
There should be.
There might be some online.
Join me. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. And many, many more.
Could your birthday be an anniversary too?
It sure could.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, good.
I think so. It kind of is, huh? Well, you know, last Wednesday there was they called it, what did they call it? Holiday of Love concert, or it was an awesome. I think Kate, you might have a photograph. Oh, between love and a holiday. Ah, okay. Who all attended that event? Yes. Fun, fun, fun.
Yeah. So much fun.
I thought he had a photograph.
I do, 1 second.
Did I catch you by surprise?
Please hold.
Please hold.
It was fun though, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, a lot of people, a lot of energy. It was a good, what is it?
A lot of food, a lot of
Oh, wow.
Ooh, look at
Oh, a little collage. Oh, wow. Did someone steal those from Facebook?
There's no stealing on
Well, you know what I mean. Borrow, download, I don't know. Thank you, Julia, so much for those photos. Awesome. What else is happening this month? How many days? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for being here. I just love to say that those of you online, please put a comment that you're here for the first time. If you are, if it's your birthday, if it's your anniversary, thank you for joining us today. No matter where you are on your spiritual path, you'll always, always, always be welcomed here. Thank you.
Thank you, Rev. It's the best part, I believe, knowing about this place is that they just love you and they just accept you. So whether we are, you know, by ourselves on this journey, or if we have hundreds of friends and family, thank you for being there for us. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am. Do I fit in? Make believing is hard alone out here on my own.
can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belongs to me. Just help me through. Help me need you until the morning sun appears, making light of all my tears. I dry the tears I've never shown out here on my own. But when I'm down and I'm feeling blue, I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through. Help me need you. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am. Do I fit in? I may not win, but I can't be thrown out here on my own. Out here on my own. That was Irene Cara's song. Thank you so much. Bless you, Irene. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David.
Oh, thank you, Patty.
Did a lot of yelling just now at you, and I'm sorry.
Beautiful, beautiful yelling, if that's what you want to
Well,
call
yeah.
it. I call it singing.
Okay.
So,
Sang it. Sang it.
call it what you want to. As you know, all have heard, I'm sure, that Irene Cara passed away last week, and I'm an 80s kid, and so Fame was one of my favorite. I played it over and over and over and over for, I think, years. And she passed away last Friday, I believe, the day after Thanksgiving. And so I asked Patty to sing that, because I knew she'd do a beautiful job. Yeah, yeah. All right. You ready? You ready? You look ready. All right. If you are comfortable, say with me, wherever, well, say after me, repeat after me. Wherever I go, I belong. Wherever I go, I belong. For real this time. Wherever I go, I belong.
Wherever I go, I belong. Yes.
Turn to your neighbor if it's comfortable for you and say, wherever you go, you belong.
Wherever you go, you belong.
Wherever you go, you belong. Wherever we go, we belong.
Wherever we go, we belong.
Yes, yes. That's the truth. And, sometimes, I think it's around, me being a family advocate, I'm seeing about 4th or 5th grade that exit from elementary to that place, middle school, junior high school, gives me chills. Think back upon it. And there's this thing where we're moving from our family's home and our family just being our circle, and we're moving into where they're bigger fish. There are more people, and people that are much different from us, seemingly. And so we feel it's not around that age that we don't belong, don't we? That's kind of the case, right? And sometimes we even set up these unreal things that, maybe I don't want to be smart because it's not cool to be smart. Maybe I don't want to say that I'm cute because it's not cool to think that I'm cute. Now that was the case in the 70s when I was going to school. I see it now again. I don't think that it probably ever went away. And we teach this thing here called the principle of oneness. And so when I say wherever I go, I belong, sometimes I don't always feel that when I walk in somewhere. But in my heart and in my soul, I know that. Because I belong to that one. I belong to the one. And that is true for each and every person here. Now, we are blessed enough to find within this community, we found our tribe. It doesn't mean that that tribe is better across the street, across the way, or worse. It doesn't mean that we're better. It means that this here is the tribe that I feel comfortable with and that I feel that I want to be in community with. It's important that we all find our tribes. It's important that we all find our community. It's important for those 4th and 5th graders to realize that this is the truth, not just of them at 9 and 10 years old and 11 and 12, that when they're moving from their family, their family of origin to the bigger community, that there will be people that love and accept them for who they are. We have witnessed through 2020, the Mayo Clinic has told us, as well as everybody else, that the sense of belonging is fundamental to the way humankind organizes itself. If it was unimportant, we would live solitary. We wouldn't come together. We cannot separate the importance of a sense of belonging from our physical and mental health. The social ties that accompany a sense of belonging are a protective factor, helping manage stress and other behavioral issues. When we feel we have support and are not alone, we are more resilient, often coping more effectively with difficult times in our lives. Coping well with hardships decreases the physical and mental effects of these situations. So it's not important just for us to learn from one another and be with one another just because we like it. There's a physical reason why that's important for us. Particularly for those of us who are separated from our families, right? Most of us that live in Las Vegas, or many of us that live in our family in Las Vegas, are around our families. And so we have to find family. But to find family, you have to be willing to be family. You have to be the love that you are to find family, right? That law of attraction just doesn't, you have to attract somebody. You have to be around people that you can attract. What a wonderful thing what we have built here and continue to build here, knowing that that is the truth, because we all need that, not just for our souls, but for our physical being. I love that. The depression and anxiety and the amount of suicide attempts that have gone on since 2020 is because of that sense of separation. Now, there is no separation from the one mind, the one power, that one life. There is no separation. You can't get away from it unless your mind allows you to get away from it. So that's why we come together in that moment. Somebody's calling because they want to be connected. But we can't get away from that when we know the truth. But we are physical beings and we forget. We forget. And I don't know how we forget. I don't know how many times I can say it, and I forget. I forget. Forbes magazine says this: belonging is, of course, that feeling of connectedness to a group or community. It's the sense that you're part of something. You feel attached, close, and thoroughly accepted by your people. But belonging is more than just being part of a group. Belonging is also critically tied to social identity, a set of shared beliefs or ideals. You know that thing called the world that works for everyone? That idea that we're one. That idea that we create our world through our thoughts. That set of beliefs and ideals is what keeps us connected. We don't always agree on everything. We don't all accept everything that everybody does, and nor should we. We have discernment. Doesn't have to be judgment necessarily, but we have our thoughts and we are free to run our lives the way we see fit. And we still love each other. We still love each other. And in this love, we can take that and carry it out to the larger community, which sometimes feels like they don't know that. And I believe they do. They just show it differently, and they don't have the same awareness, perhaps, that we do. We come into this world with a human need to belong. We've got to belong to someone. Doesn't have to be in the traditional sense. Cheryl's my sister. She's not my real sister. That's my sister. You can't tell me anything else. She's probably not going like this. It's important that we find our tribe. And I'm so blessed that I found mine. I'm so blessed to, we started creating the beloved community, I want to say in 2016 or something, 2015, somewhere around there when Dr. Jim Lockhart wrote that book. He's written the second book called Being the Beloved Community. That's where we are now. So we're on the upward spiral, folks. I know all the butts and seats aren't here. It's all right. We've got our peace. We've got the foundation. They're coming. And they are here differently. Some of them are across that thing called the waves of the internet. They may never be in the sea, but we're not going to never not be with them. They are in our hearts and our minds and our prayers. We see people all the time that we connect with, that we attract in our lives for a reason. They may never come to the center. It's okay, give it up. Just give it up. It's not how we get our good anyway. I have a few quotes. I didn't print it this time. Yeah? No? Kate, we did? Okay. Kate's bringing up the quotes. Yeah. It's good to feel and know that I have peeps. Longing to belong. This is the last month of the year. So the theme of everyday wonder, it's coming to an end, but I hope it's not coming to an end in all of our lives. I hope that we will continue to be curious. First quote that I have is from Care of the Soul. Soul yearns for attachment, for variety in personality, for intimacy and particularity. So it is these qualities in community that the soul seeks out, and not like-mindedness and uniformity. Next slide, please. If the essence of community is to create structures for belonging, then we are constantly inviting people who are strangers to us and one another into the circle. Don't we constantly invite people to the center? Come on, there's this place, you'll love it. They may say yes, they may say no, but constantly invite them because that makes them know that you love them and you want to be with them. It's okay if they say no. It has nothing to do with them. Next slide. When we come into community, we are recognizing the soul's calls to commune with others in actualizing more of our potential to love and to be of deep service to creation. We're teaching a couple of practitioner classes. There's one on Tuesday night, which is Prac 2, where I have 5 students from CSL Fort Lauderdale, or Fort Lauderdale CSL, whatever that is. And then we've got 5 of our students, or the other way around. And then we have Thursday nights, we have Prac 1. Well, we have 1 student. We have 1 student that came to me because he saw that I was teaching a class and it was 2020 and he is isolated up in the hills in California. He is an absolutely lovely man. And he could read this and study this. He's a therapist and very trained and skilled in so many ways, but he is by himself. By himself. Many of us probably have tried to read the Science of Mind textbook. I know I have. and sat there by myself. And I'm like, well, this is wonderful. How do I apply this in my life? It is the coming together in the classes where I learned to apply it in my life. And I learned the questions that other folks had that I might not have thought of. So all of you online, we love that you're online. If you have a CSL community, maybe go seek that out. Because it is that sense of community in a different physical realm that really brings it into fruition, that idea that I can create anything in my life that I want. And you know what? I saw that she did it. I saw that Reverend Wanda did it. I saw that Kitty did it. I physically saw with my own eyes, in the flesh, how that works. It's a different experience than being online. However, now we have to be willing to build a community of online folks. It's just how the evolution is where it's brought us. And so I think we do a pretty good job. I don't think those people from CSL Fort Lauderdale would have come over to us if we hadn't. Will it get better? Absolutely. Because we're committed to that. Just like we were committed to building the beloved community. And now that we're being the beloved community, that means we're no longer living in that fear to faith model. Next slide, Kagan. What would happen if we could convert the energy of fear to faith, the energy of doubt and uncertainty, into a feeling of belonging to the universe and being safe in it? Would not the original artist itself go forth into new creation through us? We're not in that victim stage. It's not being done to us. The pandemic didn't do anything to us. It is, now we can move to that phase where it's working as us. As us. We still have a little bit of, Reverend Cheryl and myself, it has to be done by me. We know that. We're working through it. We're working through it not because we don't trust other people to help out, but we have some things to put in place to make it work in the best way that we see fit. So we are the beloved community. Each of us belongs. Each of us belongs. And so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Stacy.
You're welcome, Reverend Cheryl.
You reminded me of the times when I didn't feel like I belonged, but I didn't cry. Times when I first went into a brokerage firm to work, and I remember hiding in the stairwell for a minute to gather myself because I didn't feel like I should be there. I remember going to work in Beverly Hills and feeling like, what am I doing here? And then by the end, I was walking in the alleyways to see my friends. Oh, gosh, seemed like a long time ago, but it really wasn't. I remember the first time I came or went to a CSL church, and I felt like, wow, there are so many people here that think like I do. And I can't tell you the belonging I felt at Agape for the first time. Thank you again, Reverend Stacy. Belonging, our human need, is our innate state of being. It's just something. I mean, you hear teenagers, or not even teenagers, probably middle schoolers, that is their biggest fear, is that they won't fit in, that they won't find a friend. I can't even tell you how many 13, 14-year-olds I've heard say that, 15-year-olds going to camp for the first time. I don't know that I'll belong, or that I'll feel as though I belong. And of course, that first time, their parents have to kind of nudge them and almost, make them go. We come into this world with a need to belong to someone. A failure to thrive. Failure to thrive. Now, one of the factors in an infant's failure to thrive is that emotional deprivation as a result of a parental withdrawal or rejection. I, for some reason, wanted to take a class at SAFI, who is a foster care and adoption agency, and they allowed me to do that. And one of the psychologists told us about infants. If they cry and no one comes to them, they learn to not cry. But that's how they tell you what they need. But if no one satisfies that need, like, why bother? Why bother? That would be an example of failure to thrive. Oh my goodness, the beautiful chemistry of community unfolds when we come into realization that through our spheres of influence, we intersect with the greater whole each and every single day. This is the point of power, when we begin to make active decisions about how we wish to be in community and actively welcome those we previously may have been unaware of. This is how our diverse world becomes a living gift for each and every one of us. That's funny that you read that quote, because that same quote is in the Essential Ernest Holmes class that I'm teaching on Tuesday evenings. You can still sign up, but it has several different quotes from one of Ernest Holmes' writings. So it's not a surprise that quote is also in that book. This is what I will repeat it. What would happen if you could convert the energy of fear to faith, the energy of doubt and uncertainty into a feeling of belonging to the universe, being safe in it? Again, would not the original artist itself go forth into a new creation through us? We all sometimes think that we have too little, not enough, and we have those feelings of scarcity sometimes in our lives, and we forget that we're not alone, that there is a vast reservoir of God's life, of substance. We all have gifts to contribute in this spiritual community. We all add the love, the humor, the insights, the wisdom, the creativity, even the passion. We all have arms to wrap around one another. Those of you that were here last Wednesday night for the holiday love concert, Love and Holiday, I get that, so, it was a fancy title. So, we witnessed that, right? All the planning and that went into that event. It certainly reminded me that I don't have to do everything and not do it alone. I don't have to. When I think about all the Transformation Station, Patty Powers and Dave, Yvonne, Amy, everyone that was involved in that. Michelle, Roll, all the musicians. Now, the people might not come to Sunday service, but we invited people to come to that concert, and they came. They're not here this morning, but that's okay, because they still got to witness and feel community during the night of the concert. If you weren't here, you missed it, and I'm sorry for you. Oh, I do. It's okay. There'll be another one, I'm sure. The science of mind leads people into remembering their wholeness. Taking classes kind of leads you into that, remembering to remember that you're whole, perfect, and complete. And to remember that we are all one. Like Dr. Maya Angelou said, we are not our brother's keeper. We are our brother and our sister. We must look past complexion and see community. We must look past social, economics, whatever, and see community. Past politics and see community. You know, I want you to acknowledge right now that you belong. Okay? I want you to acknowledge right now that you belong. I want you to, Reverend Stacy started this, I want you to put your hand over your heart and repeat after me. I belong.
I belong.
I belong.
I belong.
Now, as you leave here today, I want you to extend that feeling outwards from you. I want you to extend that feeling outward. Find someone, stop them. If, you know, if they look like they're friendly, maybe. And just say, or even to each other here, say that I am grateful you're here. You belong. One more thing I want to tell you about. December the 8th is considered Bodhi Day, which observes that, point where Siddhartha, achieved enlightenment and became the Buddha, or the awakened one. As the story goes, right? I'm not going to read you the whole story, but December 8th marks the Bodhi Day. So one of the traditions includes starting the day by decorating a ficus tree, the tree of awakening. It's not the Bodhi tree, but And it wasn't a Bodhi tree, it was some other kind of tree. They just made it a Bodhi tree after that happened, right? So, they what did they do that? They light the tree like the Christmas trees with lights, of colorful lights, and symbolizing those various paths to nirvana. We always like to say there are, here at CSL, that there are many paths to that one thing that we're all looking for, no matter what we call it. We call it, the Buddhists call it Buddha, right? Or enlightenment. Oh, hi. It is that, it just symbolizes there's various paths to unity, right? You know what I said on the other day? I have these cards that I got from Trader Joe's, and Stacey said, that's not new. It's like, it says there's unity in community. So, of course, I had to buy several of them. Yeah, they're $1, isn't that great? I love those cards. It is just that unity of all, and it's just a recognition that makes this practice come to life. In your seat right now, I want you to all know that you belong. You belong. In your seats, your couch, your whatever, online, you belong. You are of spirit, and you're a divine being of light, and that's all we want you to know. When we started out attempting, and actually we believe we've done that, creating the beloved community, before we even finished ministerial school, we feel like we can actually say that we are being the beloved community.
Yes, yes.
And for that, we are so grateful. We're so grateful. Thank you. Namaste.
I knew you girls were special. I did. I knew it the first time I met them. And they made me feel like I belonged. It was just, And those classes that you teach. I'm not one to take classes. I don't know if you know me. But they have increased my life exponentially. They just have increased the good in my life. And you started me on that, Raven, with that book. Thank you. This song I was thinking about, the second song to sing for you today. And what this song does is it reminds us that really we're all one. We're all one, like you were saying, but we're all part of this one big family. And It's just to help others in need. That's what it's all about.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand behind me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, yeah. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Now listen.
If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, sing it. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand behind me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you please stand by me? Stand by me. Oh, yeah. Whenever you're in trouble, just call my name. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We just have to be there for each other.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, please stand by me. Won't you please stand by me? Stand by me. I'm so glad you made it moonless when you walked in. I saw a God, yes. Same thing when we've been walked in. Stand by me. Stand by me. I love you, yeah. Woo. Just stand by me. I love you. Stand by me. Stand by me. Yeah. All right.
Oh, you go, girls. I love you so much. I love you so much. So much. And you know, I see God when I see all your faces. I just wanted to pick out my two girlfriends.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Speaking of Stand By Me, I left out a little part of my story. Bear with me for a minute. So in this Practitioner 1 class, talking about Stand By Me, we have practitioners who've taken Prac 1. They're practitioners. They'll always be practitioners. They decided to step in and stand by our person, Rob, so that he'd have classmates to have class with. So it speaks volumes about who each one of them is. So thank you all for doing that. And we'll have another opening coming up. So if you're eligible for Prac 1, then you might want to sign up for that in January. All right. So with that, if you would, we're going to move into our time of giving. and receiving. And if you would just say with me, the words are on the screen. From the love of your spirit within me,
I bless my gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so in that, just that feeling of an energy of circulation, I'm just knowing that each of us here that belongs to this community is blessed. And we take these blessings out into the bigger, the larger world, and we bless more. And we give our gifts, all the gifts that we have, as far as tithes and money and individualized expressions of talent. We take it all. And we know that we are creating a world that works for all. And with that, I just say, and so it is.
So it is.
I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. Oh, I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind, yeah, and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. If there's anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine.
Okay, well today, after our service, we have the wonderful Julius, who is going to be taking Christmas pictures for just $20, and you get a CD and you get photos. I mean, it is the deal
crazy.
of the day. So, and he's going to be doing today after service and also next week. So if you're not dressed yet, you can be dressed next week and get you. Otherwise, get in line and see Julius after service today. As Reverend Cheryl said, her class has just begun on the Essential Earnest Homes, and you can still join on Zoom at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays. We have on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, if you'd like to join with the Revs and have some lunch on Zoom, I think, and maybe in person too, I don't know. No, just on Zoom.
What time do I come here? What time am I showing up? No.
At noon to have lunch with the Revs and have a wonderful little conversation that will work delightfully.
That's fun.
And also the same evening at 6 p.m. we have our inspiration, our midweek inspiration that all of us practitioners are doing from 6 to 6:45. And you just register online, and it is the most wonderful time. I know that Lauren Ballardini is going to be doing this week, and then Franny and I are going to do the third week. It's the first and the third weeks. So sign up for that. I think you're going to love it. Let's see here. Then we also have the Healing Words Book Club. We'll be meeting the last Wednesday of the month on the 28th at 4 p.m., reading the book Holidays on Ice by David Sedaris. And our Heart of Peace meditation is the following week on the 14th at 6 p.m. It's going to be especially special because Aldo always facilitates so beautifully. And of course, Karen Jones does the singing bowls. But he also has a special, every Christmas he has a special dinner afterwards. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need a sign-up sheet for that. Mm-hmm. So put on your calendar 6 p.m. on the 14th for our Heart of Peace meditation. Let's see here. Oh, and I think the only other announcement I have is the most important one for today besides the pictures, and that is we have a pop-up store in here in the multi-purpose room. you can't imagine all the wonderful gifts and things that are in there. So forget the bookstore. Just go right into the pop-up room. Seriously, I mean,
great stuff.
they have got, you can't imagine, and the prices are like super low. They've dropped everything. So your Christmas gifts are right in there. And just look, just take time and look after service, because this is the only day we're doing this. This is it.
This is it.
You get it today or you don't get it, okay? Everybody get it? Okay. Got it?
You're so strict all of a sudden. Okay.
I know I had a dream about you last night.
Can I add a quick announcement?
Sure, absolutely.
John Jones and I will be entertaining at the Sterling Club on December 23rd. So please mark your calendars. That will be John Jones and I, the Sterling Club, 8:30 to 11:30. And I'm hoping to get my girlfriend, Michelle Roll, to come and sing with me. And we're just going to have a wonderful time. So if you can join us, I know it's crazy, right? The 23rd, but would love to see you. No cover. That's beautiful. No cover.
That's a great idea.
No cover.
All right, everybody. Well, have a wonderful week, and that's all the announcements I have.
Thank you. Thank you, Kitty.
One more announcement. Poinsettias, it wasn't on my
I was
side.
just about to say.
$12, right, for a poinsettia?
Yes.
Well, I'll let you finish.
The forms are on the books on the happenings table. Yay. I would like to ask our ministry of prayer team to please come forward. It's all good. Come on down. These are the folks that not only a lot of them hold Rob up on Thursday evening, but they hold up the center, and they will be happy to pray with you after church today. You could leave a prayer in the box here that says God's Pocket, or one in the grand hallway, and we'll be praying for you and with you. Thank you. Anyone else? That's it? All right. So if it's comfortable for you, lower or close your eyes and just know with me that I'm just simply grateful for this day, for this community, and for each and every person online and in person that has shown up in support and in love, knowing that they belong. They belong wherever they go in life, whenever they leave this building, they still belong. They belong to the world, they belong to each other. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. And so it is.
So it is.
Please stand and we can sing our peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Make it a great week. And this is a bookstore too.
Oh, yes. We're going to go shopping. We got a lot of shopping to do. I do. I want to go shopping in that little pop-up right now. Well, first I'm going to sing a little song for you. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. Hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Yes, Lord.
a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, my love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Yes. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, baby. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Go, Laura. Bring me down. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, 'cause it is. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. I do. Clap along if you feel